Alright, guys, and this is a battle to see who will become the, to see if right here Justice can become a ghost gym leader. So this is Justice, the ghost trainer, versus Stuart, the normal gym. And we're going to see what happens right now, guys. Opens up with Imposter Ditto, not a bad mon at all, and getting that Imposter off and turning into Gorgeist here. Rocking the leftovers, pretty nice. But he's able to get that Flamethrower off, almost able to kill the Gorgeist, not quite. Another Shadow Ball from the opposing Gorgeist is going to be enough to take it out. Very nice stuff so far, guys. Great battle. So far, Justice is looking pretty good with one mon down. And he's got 6 mons up. He's going to see the crunch, but he does have, I believe, it's the berry against Dark-type moves, which is the Colbur Berry. That's right. Colbur Berry. So he's resisting that crunch, taking it pretty darn well. And here's the other crunch. He uses Trick or Treat, turns him into Ghost type. Pretty interesting choice there. Never really seen Trick or Treat, actually. So pretty cool to see. So he's just going to straight up, like, just destroy him right there. Looking really good. He brings out a Sableye. Nice and shiny. Stuart going to opt to switch out here and go into Regigigas, which is pretty interesting. Regigigas not being the best mon, but with monotypes, you kind of gotta pull through with what you can get. He goes for the Shadow Claw, which is an interesting choice considering it would not have hit Kingscon either. But hey, you know, maybe he thought he was gonna switch into a different mon. Who knows? But obviously not able to hit him. But he is able to get the Confusion Ray off, and he does hit himself in Confusion. Sends Kangaskhan back out, and he opts to go for Power Up Punch, which I didn't even know that Sableye could learn Power Up Punch, which is honestly pretty amazing. I don't want to try that. Goes for the Confuse Ray again. Incredibly annoying, but hey, it works. It's good. It's annoying for the opposing person, obviously, but for the person that's using it, it's a pretty fun time. So he's going to switch out again. A lot of switches here. Goes into Cinccino, and he's just going to straight up Power Punch again. So he gets the Power Punch. Now he's +2. That did about 50% to Cinccino. Did quite a bit. Cinccino going to go for the Toxic. Pretty wise decision, I would say. Pretty good choice. And he's going to go for another Power Punch. Now he's +3, and Cinccino is down. So a +3 Sableye is pretty nuts. I ain't going to lie. But see, what I'm interested in is this Sableye a bold nature? Like, what nature is this Sableye? Does he even have any investment in attack? Or is he primarily specially offensive? So we're going to see Shadow Ball from Lopunny. Specially offensive Lopunny is very interesting to see indeed. Another Power Up Punch is going to not take out the Lopunny in one hit. Now he's +4. Just setting up all over the place. He is leftovers, but obviously he's poisoned, so he is on timer. And the clock is ticking. He's already got 2 turns of Toxic, so he's got 5 turns altogether, so he's got 3 turns left. Another Shadow Ball, not going to do much. Another Power Up Punch is going to take Lopunny out. That's a dead Lopunny, it's a dead bunny, and he's +5 right now, so he's 1 away from being +6. So he can take out, like, anything that he throws at him right now. And turn 3 Toxic already making its way. 2 more turns and Sableye is down. Decides to go for Kangaskhan here. Go for a Crunch. Gonna do some pretty... It's neutral, so it is going to do a little bit here. Power Up Punch again. Now he's +6. Should be able to kill, like, just about anything he throws at him. And he still gets the leftovers, obviously. So he gets this up here, and Toxic takes him all the way down to the red there. He's getting really low. He's probably at about maybe 5%. He decides to go for a Recover, but that ain't going to help you, man. It ain't going to help you. He goes for another Crunch here. Doing some pretty good damage there. Recovers still, you know, making its way there. But it ain't doing much. Toxic is going to do a lot here. Going to bring him down once again. And he's still not dead, which I'm honestly surprised. But Ice Beam is going to be enough to take him out. Oh wait, no, it's not. He's down at about 1%. Powered up punch hits, and I think, yeah, we don't see the boost because he's at +6. That's right. Leftovers heals him up, but obviously he's going to go down to Toxic. So maybe Toxic takes you out in about 7 turns now, because I remember it used to be, pretty sure it used to be about 5 turns, but I guess they updated it because maybe it was a little too much, maybe it was a little too strong. But I mean, wow. So slow start we see from Regigigas. Regigigas going for the payback here. Gonna do barely anything, and Mummy is going to activate, which is honestly pretty good. You know, ain't bad at all. Ain't bad at all. And we're gonna see the Will-O-Wisp, very good choice, just to make sure that there's no chance that he's really gonna be able to do anything here. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and go into Meloetta here, switching out, and we're going to see Golurk. Shadow Ball is going to come off here, and is going to do about 95% because of a crit. It looks like about 95%, maybe even 96%. He's going to get that Earthquake off, and almost one-shot Meloetta. This Shadow Ball is going to be enough to take out Golurk, considering he is so low right now. And now, we see a little bit of recovery from Shell Bell. Very interesting. And Chandelure is going to come out. Normally Life Orb is the call, and if it was Life Orb, I mean, that Shadow Ball would have killed. And here is the Fire Blast. That's obviously going to be enough to take out Meloetta. Meloetta drops, and it's a crit just for salting the wound. Alright, and he's going to go back into Regigigas. Regigigas is burned at this point, and pretty much nothing he's going to do is going to do much here. It's not going to do much damage. So, slow start, obviously. Not going to be able to attack till next turn. Fire Blast gets off here. Does about 50%. Payback comes off. Like I said, he is burned. Not going to be able to do pretty much anything he does, like maybe 20%. He's burned. He's down in the red. 26% on himself. Not looking good. He decides to withdraw Chandelure. Not really sure why. And he goes into Gengar here. So here's the Gengar. He goes for a Zen Headbutt. That's going to do about 25%, and he has 2% left, so he's about to go down to burn. We see the Sludge Bomb come off here, and that is a dead Regigigas, and that is the game. Congratulations, Justice, our new Ghost Gym Leader.